And what's going on, folks? How's everybody doing out there tonight? A little bit late for a challenge, but nonetheless, we are
We're
here.
on the East Coast, so
East
you're
Coast, so
supposed to be
it's
sleeping right
late
now.
for us. Yeah, for people out on
Not a
our
good
end.
time to get tons of powder in your body. And I don't
Somebody
puke, so
comment
I'm going to have
comment
trouble
if
going
you
to sleep.
comment if you can hear us loud and clear, just to make sure. I do have the mic in, so hopefully you guys can hear us. So if Mrs. Wilco's doing the Hellfire Chexx Mix Challenge right now, it's 2 small packets. Show it to them. Okay. And then there's another one in there. That's right. Uncle Wilco's Hellfire Chexx Mix Challenge. This is not as bad as the jerky. Miller Time is in the building. Loud and clear, he said. All right. Thank you, Miller.
What's up?
All right, so she's gonna go in on the Chexx Mix. Let me see if I can move this back a little bit. It's hard because when I focus the camera itself, you were fine, and then
I don't puke
there we go.
on purpose. So my strategy is to increase the amount of food I prepped with, which I didn't really do that great a job, but I'm going to try and eat afterward too when the video's over. Try and keep myself
Just do one
from getting too sick.
Just do one bag, and then 2 minute after.
Because I did that beef jerky challenge, I didn't puke for 45 minutes, but then it was crazy. And I involuntarily puked. I think God helped me out because I prayed for him to help me, and then I puked immediately. But this time, I figure if I just eating more, it should help. I think I'll find out. I mean, it should. I'm gonna eat a lot after I do this too. I just don't think it's healthy to puke over and over and over. Plus, also capsaicin is healthy, so might as well keep it in me. I know too much of it's probably not healthy, but if you have a bunch of food in your stomach and it's equally dispersed, then it should be healthy. I mean, it's good getting into your bloodstream at a slower rate.
Guys, this is gonna be our this is all we have. I just took this off the wall. This is gonna be for her 2 minute in between burn, and then the 5 minute after burn will be on this because we lost her phone yesterday, and this wasn't her this time. She always loses her phone. I've never lost it, but we had it in the stroller. We went hiking back in the woods in these trails with these big, huge ruts and jumping over trees. But the stroller's a Jeep. It's meant for stuff like that. It has shocks on it.
Can I see what's on my spoon?
Yeah, you always just hold it up and they can see. But we lost the phone, and I thought she had it, and I said you carried it inside, and I ended up calling her phone last night. And I went outside and was looking for it, and the phone called me back, and I says, you had it in your hand when you came inside. And some guy said hello, and I said, oh no, she did lose it, or we lost it.
This is damn good.
It tastes good, right?
It's hot, but it's good.
See? No, she's got a sesame stick. That's her favorite part. Her favorite one. You guys see some of the little drips on the Chexx Mix where I put just a little 1 drop. Heat my shorts. Steve in the building. What's up, brother?
Yo.
You see my timer for her burn? Yeah, because we don't have any other way to keep track.
We stand with Steve.
We stand with Steve and my dollar store battery operated 10-year-old clock. All right, there you go. If you guys could, I don't know if you can hit the share button on this. Go ahead and share it. I put the correct thumbnail up, but just had a thumbnail of her staring at her plants. If you guys look to the right of Mrs. Bulkow's shoulder, you see a little bonsai there? A little square pot? Yeah, that's a little arcade death nagla that I'm going to try to bonsai it and see what happens. Thank you, Steve. All right, she's going in. She's getting.
What is the clock for? Do I have to do it in a certain amount of time?
No, you can take as long as you want to eat it. And you can take a sip of water in between the 2 pouches because I know this is very dry.
I'm not interested in water.
Okay, I'm just saying. And now this goes for anybody. I'm just putting that out there.
The last challenge I did, after it was done, I drank water because I wasn't thinking. That's a bad idea.
So
I'm surprised that this challenge isn't the worst challenge I've ever done already, because earlier I was kissing my baby's fingers and then she dug her finger in my mouth and then pulled with all her might behind my teeth with her nails, and I've never cut her nails. She's 1.5 because she never scratches anything. So.
All right, we got a bunch of people. Hey, what's up, Kevin? Jason, this is gonna hurt. Is in the building. Jason's got one of these coming. Miller's got one coming. I ran out, guys. I was gonna send out some more, but I ran out of them. So just so you guys know that. So whoever jumped on them as soon as I put the pictures of them up, they got them. They're already in the mail. I got one left that's going out to, and he asked for it before anybody. One's going out to.
I probably should have shooed that better.
Picante Tomas. I gotta send. He's get some sauces and stuff. I got Kevin's sauces going out in the morning. Sent Jason and Miller a sauce and a challenge today. There's a couple more people that have the jerky. You guys will see. I'm not gonna say anything, but you're gonna see some people that. Oh, she's doing the cracker and the rice. What's those things called? Rice cake at the same time. I honestly think those are the two hottest pieces in there, and then whatever powder might be floating at the bottom with the sunflower seeds. I don't know.
Yeah, that was hot.
Yeah. Espicante Tomas in the building. I just told everybody this is the last one. Is yours right here. I got it right in my hand. But that's okay. We got another challenge coming out. I'm not gonna announce it yet, but I am gonna say that it's gonna be hotter than this one.
I like the flavor of pepper, so y'all might have a different opinion. Like, I even like his extract. He made his own extract, and I like the flavor of it because it's just not low quality peppers, and it's a variety. But anyways, I like the flavor of this. I don't know if everybody will agree, but I think it tastes good.
Oh my God, the top was not even on this. Yeah, this is like. I had to put a little bit of just a little drop of liquor in there because this was like tar. But this is brutal. It's Omega reduced down. All right, wait, hold on. 2-minute burn time. I got you.
I have to wait 2 minutes?
Yeah, I got you at the 12. So when that says 11.
I'll lick my spoon first.
10:37. Yeah, there's a 2-minute afterburn. I'm just gonna see if I can prop
I have a
this.
few crumbs.
Let me see if I can prop that right there.
I'll eat my crumbs.
I don't think I can. Let's see. Well, they can see the clock a little bit. Whatever. Yeah, they can time the video if they want. We don't have.
Would you get me some toilet paper?
Yes. Remind me to get a stopwatch.
Oh.
Oh, you got some right there. I need a just a regular stopwatch.
I have one.
I know. Do you know where it is? Because I don't know.
Yeah, but it doesn't have batteries. I use it for running.
Well, that's fine.
When I ran, I used it for running. I haven't ran in 5 years.
Whatever the case may be. So you're doing fine. This is nothing like the jerky.
When I met Uncle Bull Cow, I was contemplating trying out for American Ninja Warrior because I was in that good shape. I haven't worked out since I married him, basically, and since I had babies, since before I had babies, I stopped working out.
When she was single and lived by herself, and well, we all did a lot more. Before we had families, we all did a lot.
Well, you're high maintenance. That's the problem. Actually, he's not high maintenance, but when I first met him, he was freaking high maintenance. I'd go off and like work out, and he'd be like, "Why are you not talking to me?" I'm like, "I'm working out." I mean, I was serious. I'm working out all the time. So it was kind of a problem.
Yeah.
but
no, you were busy. But
then I started
like different things than now.
But I was a coach before I met with him. So it's not really his fault. I moved to the beach and became an actor on a little stupid boat. Actress. So I wasn't holding children over my head and flipping 18-year-olds and like I wasn't running to work. I did swim, but whatever. I mean, anyways, I don't know what my point is. I'm just talking.
I think it's been 2 minutes. Yeah, I believe. I don't know. Has it been? Either way, I think it's been 2 minutes.
My point is now when I get winded walking up my stairs. I really got to work on it. Yeah, no American Ninja Warrior here.
All right, so Mrs. Bullcow has got the first one down. She's going in for one of the. What was that? Oh, those are little crackers in there. Yeah, we actually made we made a bunch of this stuff. I knew it wasn't gonna be hot like the fudge. Cause I ate all the fudge except for the level 4. I did eat half a piece of level 4 by itself, but I've got my own.
It is interesting though. I've noticed a lot of people that do eat hot stuff. Not all of them, but quite a few are former athletes. I think it might have to do with we're used to training.
Wow, that stuff is hot.
I'm gonna start working out again though, because the capsaicin and heat makes me feel healthy even when I don't work out. So I've already got a little more pep in my step that makes me motivated to work out. And anyways, my point is, I think if I'm in shape, it'll help me. And when I go to like pepper eating competition or something.
Yeah, of course it will. We're gonna get you in training this year. We gotta get the pepper. We're gonna do our pepper eating competition.
That's not the only reason, but
then,
that's what I'm doing right now. So that's all I'm really thinking about currently. But
last night I was on the couch eating this stuff and burning. Oh, you're about to get lit now.
I already had one in the other bag.
I know, but
I don't know if I chewed the other one enough, so I'm worried about the cat cramp. So this time I'm gonna be chowing down on.
So yeah, last night I'm sitting here eating this stuff. She's trying to talk to me, and I started being a little rude to her. I'm like, okay. And she's probably wondering, she didn't, you last night, you didn't really question me, but I was trying to get you to leave me alone because I was on fire at like 11:30 at night or something, eating this freaking Chexx mix, and it's good. It's so good. You want to eat more of it, you know?
This is the kind of challenge I want to do. A challenge that isn't. I don't want to eat anything that doesn't taste good. I will not eat anything that doesn't taste good. I do like the taste of pepper, so that covers more ground for me, but I'm not doing something like Nasty Chug ever.
Chug, yeah. We started to make.
I think even if somebody offered me $500, I wouldn't do it. I don't eat bad things. I'm a food snob, I guess.
We started making a chug. I even got this is pepper infused vinegar, because when you thin it out, you don't want, the vinegar makes it less hot. But look at that. But it don't taste good.
Actually, that's why I even got food is why I got into hot peppers. I appreciate the flavor, and I lived near a very good Thai restaurant 10 years ago. I had literally sometimes I got to the point where I ate there every day.
This stuff's hot, man.
Because I don't want to eat mediocre food. They had a really good restaurant.
Well, guys, as you can tell, this is nowhere near the fudge or the definitely not the jerky. Now, if I made 4 little bags of that like that, I think it would build. I think you build off it, but it's definitely not of that level. If I can eat it, it's not at that level. But I can't. I don't know how I do eating 2 bags like that with a 2-minute burn.
And the pods and the extra, the crackers with the extra.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing is the sesame sticks. There was only a couple sesame sticks left in here. So I wanted to make sure that
I'm not sure what my tolerance level is. I'm assuming that
jerky
there's
got you
this
up there.
more variety. I don't know if maybe the jerky challenge got my tolerance level higher or what, but I think more people can do this challenge.
Yeah, that's why I made it. I wanted to make it so it was doable.
I knew it wasn't gonna be as bad as turkey, but
ain't nobody gonna.
But I mean, even more people. I mean, if you have not done a challenge before, I challenge you to do this challenge. It's not easy, and you might fail it, but I mean, give it a try. It's not like it's a It's some. It's not. It tastes good enough that you might be able to get through it.
That's why I think people get through it. Because, like I said, I'm sitting there munching on this stuff last night. Just wanted one or two little pieces, and guess what? I started eating more and more and more, and then.
I mean, is everybody familiar with this, or is it just all us? I mean, the Chexx mix that people make around, like my great grandma used to make it around like the holidays with Worcestershire sauce and stuff. I almost killed my ex-boyfriend because he's allergic to nuts, and I gave him some of my great grandma's Chexx mix, and he got sick. I felt bad, and then he passive aggressively took me four-wheeling. I forgot to wear my seatbelt, and I was like being tossed out of the car. I think he didn't know I didn't have my seatbelt on, but I think he went four-wheeling to get his frustrations out on me. But then I forgot to wear my seatbelt because it was a little bit harder. I put it on eventually. If you notice, I'm a night person. This is actually probably an easier time for me to do the challenges. I'm very awake at this time of night. No, now go read the Bible, or you can read another book, but no more Kindle. Unfortunately, some of the worst stuff was last, but I only have two things left. Got this.
No, I just threw that in her bowl.
You just threw it in here?
You didn't see me?
Both of these?
No, just a half. It's just a half a habanero.
That half an habanero you just threw in there now?
Yeah, you didn't hear it go to-ting when I walked over there?
I did, but I wasn't paying
I was just being silly. You looked right at it, and I was like, "You can eat it though."
Well, I'm on fire.
Yeah, you want to do the extra half a habanero for bragging rights. But she's going in. Look. It's kind of a joke because believe it or not, this morning I ate a half a dried habanero and she ate a half one and she got calf cramps off it. She had an empty stomach, and I got a nice burn off of it. Usually habaneros don't do anything to me, but it got me. It got me. All right, so she's chewing. We're gonna do the 5-minute afterburn, starting.
Why is that habanero hot? That's not normal.
I don't know, man. I don't know, but all right. Let's see. 5 minutes.
I guess it's the very last thing I ate. It does not taste like a habanero. I mean, it tastes like a habanero, but the heat is crazy.
I know.
But it's just because my mouth is on fire already, I guess.
Those ones were hot.
Oh, they were?
Sometimes I get habaneros that have no heat. All right, so we'll do. She's still chewing. She's almost done. We'll do 5 minutes from the. From the 10:46 mark, so we
wait. I got some crumbs. The rule said crumbs. I have some little dust.
That is nothing. I ain't worried about that.
Really?
That's literally. Yeah, there she goes.
It's kind of, yeah.
All right, we'll start your 5 minutes now. We're gonna go until 10:51 on the wall clock. Since we're not.
I got a little more dust on it.
We're not professional challengers. All right, so where are you at right now? Heat-wise. I mean, I can tell you're not lit.
I am.
Well, then again, I can't tell because you don't show it too well. But I mean, I can tell you're not wrecked. Like when I gave you the jerky, or
you mean I'm not half dead like the jerky?
You're not half dead, yeah. Like many times
after the jerky, I pass out. Well, it was after the jerky.
Hell no. Look, Espacante Tomas just said
40,
that.
huh?
He said he's probably going to fail. Why did the lighting just change? Something just happened with my phone. You're not going to fail. You did the Doomsday. You did like 3/4 of a drop for Doomsday and handled it. That Doomsday wrecked me. I did the same amount you did. That annihilated me. No,
if you can handle Doomsday.
If you can handle a half a glass of Doomsday without coming undone, you can do this challenge all day.
This is like a full doomsday.
Think so?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That doomsday ripped me.
This is like a full doomsday, but it's a challenge. So if you can handle one full dropper of doomsday, a Robbie,
Not a Robbie.
you can handle it. I'm the one eating this challenge.
Oh, well, okay.
I say it's a Robbie.
Oh, well, it's good then. I'm glad it's harder than I thought. It just took a while to catch up to you.
Stop judging me on how I look.
I'm just.
You also judge my attitude and my if I look I'm mad at you or this or that off my look. It's impossible. Don't judge me off my look. I got a resting bitch face. Don't you know what that is?
Well, I can tell a little bit. I can't tell sometimes.
The jerky's like a freaking 13. This is like a 10.
Okay.
But jerky's off the charts though. It's not normal.
No.
He tried to kill me. I'm kidding. I don't think you can die of capsaicin. I do think. My guess is I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical professional. I don't even research this stuff thoroughly, but my educated guess is, just from not being a complete idiot, is that and doing this stuff and having a surface knowledge of capsaicin, is that you might not want to do a giant amount of a challenge like the jerky challenge if you're like, for instance, somebody on blood pressure medication or a diabetic on diabetic medication and you took it. My hunch is that that capsaicin is probably so healthy that it probably helps with those things. I don't think it's bad for those things. I think if you're already on a medication, it can make you go too far in the positive direction that it turns negative, if that makes sense.
Dirk, she's doing the Hellfire Chexx Mix Challenge. We ran out of them. This is the last one. This is Tomas's. It's 2 little packets of Chexx Mix that I made with it's got all kinds of good spicy stuff in it. You know, put some couple drops of tincture here and there, a little pepper powder.
So if you're someone that is on a medication or something, I would research what has been learned about capsaicin thoroughly before you go and do something like the jerky challenge. Stuff like this, I don't think it would be that, it's not that big a deal, I'm assuming. It's not like we're guinea pigs, all of us that eat really, really super hot stuff. This stuff hasn't really been studied, but I don't think it's a big deal.
No, if you got like me, I got a heart condition. I got umbilical hernia. I can't puke, so I can't do anything that's gonna put me where I have to throw it up, and I can't put anything where I'm gonna go into.
I don't think it would hurt your umbilical hernia.
Anaphylactic shock.
The type of hernia you can't have and puke too much is a hiatal hernia.
Well, whatever the case may be,
But you're right. It could put a lot of pressure on your stomach.
I just don't puke. Even when I had the stomach bug a couple months ago, I don't puke. But whatever the case may be, if I didn't have the tachycardia AFib, I would push myself harder. I've eaten a half a pod before of a couple of peppers, and went into panic mode and started shaking, and my heart rate got up. And if I can't get my heart rate down, I gotta go to the hospital.
But he should eat capsaicin consistently.
Oh yeah.
And not push himself too hard because it's helpful to anyone's heart.
I eat at least 2 Robbies.
And it's helping his tachycardia.
At least 2 Robbies of the hottest tinctures in the world every morning in my coffee.
It's scientifically proven to
hot sauce,
help in all kinds of
ways. On almost every meal, both of them, not just one. So I've been eating hot stuff my whole life. I never go without it. Since I was 7 years old, even before that, but 7's when I ate my first really hot pepper that lit me up. So I eat hot stuff. I cook. I should write a recipe book, and I probably will if I ever have time.
You got time, do it.
Yeah, I put like Carolina Reapers in my meatballs and stuff. Just crazy stuff. I eat spicy food. It's just there's a certain point that I'm not willing to go because of my condition.
And because he doesn't like that kind of stuff anyways. Even if he didn't have a condition, I don't think he would.
Oh no, I'd push myself further. I would. trust me,
I know you would go.
I like
Okay.
getting burnt. No, don't get me wrong. There's some times where it's been scary because of the heart condition. But I think if I didn't have it, no, I'd be fine, man.
I don't think you would.
Hell, man, I used to do wing eating competitions before. I had all these health problems. I used to do. I would go to anywhere.
Yeah, but no one has super crazy hot wings. Nobody.
I ate some pretty hot stuff.
Not like stuff we're eating.
I mean, we used to eat 750, the 750 NASCAR extract with pepper powders and crushed dried habaneros. I mean, I know back then it was but that's still.
I guess I shouldn't call. I don't know how to. I don't usually do the rating 1 to 10 stuff. So I don't really know what number they should get. Before I did feel like a 10. Now I feel like I'm like a 9 or 8, or it's coming down.
Hey, real quick, I'll show you guys the sauces. These are so this is all going out to Tomas tomorrow. We got a new limited edition sauce. This is limited time only. This is a spiced apple rum raisin sauce with it's got T-Rex, yellow fever, and Scotch brain in it. To heat it, I only got 2 bottles of this left. I think I have 1 bottle left now. This is the Hell Garden edition of Monster Mash.
Let me talk for just a second. I'm not sure exactly where my tolerance is because it might be better than it was before. I just got feeling like I was going to puke. So this might be a little hotter than I realized. But it probably is about a 10 either way.
All right, so the sauces, this is permanent for the season, guys. The blueberry boot. This has pink tiger, golden peach boot cross, golden boot, boot jalokia, boot luz. It's got everything. Organic, 100%. Staple sauce is going to stay because last year everyone wanted it. This is another one. So you're seeing the 2022 lineup. These are going to be continuous. Of course, Monster Mash is our best sauce. Always has been, always will be. The Hellfire. This is a special edition of Hellfire that has black garlic in it. This is it's similar to the Doomsday hot sauce that Sergeant Dunn has, but it's a little different. There's 7-pot Primo instead of Reaper. This is a little more mild. It has more goat in it and Hobbs than the Super Hots. But we made a fire roasted version of this. The only person that has that is right now that is Steve. Heat My Shorts. I believe he has the last bottle of the fire roasted version. And so yeah, and that's just this stuff is like one off. We make and we make them and if you guys have an idea what you want to, oh, you know what, I was gonna ask. I've got chocolate unreapers and Mad Balls chocolates in this bag right here. I was gonna make a small batch.
Bring me some more Chexx mix.
All right, this is Boca's going to town.
I might regret this later, but I'm just holy. Why is that many in there? That's too many.
Here, give me some. I'll eat some.
This is not this doesn't have some of the bombs in it. This is hot, but the bags have some crazy bombs that have extra stuff like the big cracker and the rice cake and
there's a couple
pods. So right now I'm eating the same stuff, but not the hottest stuff that was in the bag.
No, some of it has tincture and powder. Some of the Chexx mixes, but the crackers, the pretzels in that one don't have anything on it. Really light you up. That's more powder.
You got to put your what's it called? I'm trying to convince him to do the whatever that leaderboard on a point system, so that if we do extra or less, we can get points accordingly. So people who do a challenge but don't complete the challenge. So I'm talking about food in my mouth. So they can get points on the board because they did the challenge, Yeah. According to how much of it they did, they can get points.
Yeah.
And when Rhett Griffin did the challenge of the 2 Robbies of whatever, but then he drank some. It's probably 3 Robbies or more, maybe. So that people like that can get extra points. And when Pineappler did the fudge challenge, he also had the pineapple challenge on top of it. You know, so that I thought the point system would be better.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna be rearranging the leaderboard for the challenges. I'm gonna put together a compilation once we get a few more people that do them. I'm gonna put a compilation video together.
Also, I need to have a point deducted maybe for not having to chew meat because I don't eat meat. I was eating fruit jerky. I didn't have to chew it as longer, but I didn't puke, so maybe I could get points for that for having it inside me for 45 minutes. I don't know, but there's no proof I did that, though. I don't know. Probably no point for that.
You did not have to chew as much as because it was fruit jerky, but you got it in your system faster than anybody, except, well, I don't know, Tony got it down pretty quick, but you. I guess you got ripped.
My throat probably did get hotter because of getting so much in my throat at one time. I had a throat bomb go off. It was crazy, like a firecracker in my throat. Speaking of, part of the reason I like these challenges is because I used to be a singer. Now, I'm not going to go all deep into this, but I'm just mentioning 10 years ago, I got choked out several times in 1 year.
Sheena's Garden says she loves Thai, habanero, and ghost, ready to try a deeper level. Yes, I mean, if you're eating those, you can, I mean, that's, once you eat a ghost, you're pretty much there. You know, you ghost, I would go to the different nagas. I mean, there's a lot of good peppers out there that are right above a ghost. I think like Fadas White, why not? Some of the whiter, the yellow varieties, yellow naga, even the yellow primo, those are all manageable, those peppers. I like them and I'll eat a whole one. You give me a Hellhammer or a Prima Tally, I'm not going to eat the whole pepper. I can't do it. I know for a fact I can't do it. Unless it's a small one. But this year I'll get my tolerance up. I'll have pods earlier and, you know, I'll be able to eat a little bit more. But, yeah, Sheena's Garden. If you try to go to yellow pods, and you'll see. Now, there's some yellow ones like the yellow fever, the yellow Maruga scorpion. They'll light you up.
Are you interrupting me on purpose?
No, I'm reading comments. Go ahead. I'm sorry. You don't finish. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I just want to know if it was on purpose or on accident. You can answer the question.
Oh, Sheena's Garden said your esophagus was probably getting ravaged. Yeah.
I just didn't know if you wanted me to not say what I was saying. Anyways, obviously I was in a bad situation. A female with, I was living with a man that was, you know, it's a good reason to not drink alcohol. He was an alcoholic. He'd get blackout drunk and turn into a different person. I stayed with him too long because he was such a nice guy when he didn't drink. But I got choked out several times to the point where I couldn't even talk. And my throat bone was wiggly. And I looked like a transvestite because I've had a freaking Adam's apple from getting...
You bought some yellow brain strain. Oh, yes, those are hot strain. I'm sorry.
We might need to bleep that out. I don't mean to say anything
it's a live
bad.
Video. Here we go. Well, you just did certain words you can't say on here because of the fact that you know how it is. They will end the live stream
just let me finish talking for a second.